So yeah, so I'm going to show you something different today. And it's something I've not done before on one of the shows. I'm actually going to upcycle a little white plain t-shirt.
Nice.
I am. And I'm going to use the border dies. I was undecided of whether to do the chevrons or the scallops, but I'm going to go for the chevrons because you get both anyway in here. So you're getting 3 different sizes in here as well. You can actually cut up to 72 inches at a time on these, especially obviously with the new plates that are still not back in stock, but they're on the way, everyone, they're on the way. So you're getting 3 different sizes in here and different, I don't know what you call it, gradients, if you like, different sizes anyway. So you're getting a 9-inch one, so this is the 9-inch one, an 8-inch one and a 6-inch one. We also give you full instructions in here on how to put them together. You're getting 2 sheets in. Or have I got 2 out the same one? Oh, I think I've got that one out of that packet. So you're getting the instructions on how to cut, but I'm going to quickly cut some now and show you, and how you can stitch them together. But like on that cork bag that we saw, you didn't need to stitch 2 together. You can just cut the single layer and, for leather. It would absolutely work fantastic as well. In fact, Joe, I made you a little table runner, didn't I?
You did.
Last time.
I've got it at home because, you know, I bought a really lovely dining room table. And what did I do, Bernie? I didn't get any placemats, did I? I didn't get a runner.
And you put your cup on it.
Now it's all scratched and got cut marks over it.
Shocking.
I know. What am I like?
Absolutely
honestly.
shocking. Right, I'm just going to get my plates out here. All right, so let's have a look. So this time, Joe, I'm going to use the green.
I actually had a question about plates, Bernie, which I was hanging on to, but I'm going to ask you now.
Go for it.
Linny says, hi, Joe and Bernie. Sorry, I'm late. I was playing my new credit card dies. Joe, can you please ask Bernie if there is a separate metal cutting plate for the fabric dies? I got my pendant dies last week and just want to make sure I'm going to be using the right sandwich. Ooh, sandwich lunchtime, she says.
Don't mention food. I don't think we have lunch today neither as well, so I'll have to wait and see when I get home. So if you've got the plates that come with your Gemini, you're going to have your clear plate, then the metal shim that comes with the machine, then your fabric, then your die facing down, then the plastic shim, and your other clear plate. And that's your sandwich for your fabric.
Awesome.
If you've got the new metal plates that we've sold out and we're waiting for them coming back in because everyone loved them and bought them straight away, you get 2 plates. When you buy them, when they come, you'll get 2 plates like this. You'll take those 2 plates and your 2 clear cutting plates. That's all you need. You don't need to put any of the other shims in. So if you've got the original, the Gemini with the set of plates, you can still cut them.
Brilliant. I hope that answers your question.
So, yeah.
There. Who was it? Linny. Do let me know, Linny, and make sure you've got that. I missed that. Did Bernie just say the cutting plates are on their way? They are. The newer cutting plates
on order.
that came in and sold out. They are on order. They will be in, hopefully, fingers crossed, very, very soon.
Yeah, they definitely are. I keep pestering the office to ask when they're coming back in.
I bet they see you in the office like, oh, here she comes again.
Well, it was like poor Emily. Emily, bless her, in the office, I've been pestering her for over a month about the wadding. Have we got the wadding back in? We finally got it back in. I know one of them sold out as well because everyone spotted it. Only because I maybe put a little post on Facebook last week and said, the wadding's back in. I was so excited. Absolutely so excited. So, but yeah, we love having that back in. Right, so I'm going to cut 2 of these. Now, all I've done is I've got 2 pieces of fabric. Normally, I would put them right sides together because then you don't need to separate them when you take them to your sewing machine to sew. However, I'm going to use the long one. However, again, with the solids, there isn't really a right or wrong side, so you can do them anyway. So what I want to do is I want to end up where my zigzag, if you like, is going this way. So I'm just checking which way I'm going to put the die. I'm going to pop that on the edge. And I like to put it on an angle, like Sarah taught me that. I always try and put stuff on an angle as it's going through. The machine's going to hit the pressure and then work all the way down, rather than it hitting a full-on strip. So I'll have it on a bit of an angle and then pop that through the Gemini.
Brilliant. Pam, PPE Pam says, Bernie, I reckon you should go on Sewing Bee. Joe, you should go on the new Alan Carr's Name That Tune. Maybe that could be a Saturday morning challenge. My mum used to call me Alan Carr because she says I look a bit like him. And she used to make me put my big glasses on and do impressions of him. Not many years ago, in fact, yeah.
Oh, bless you. We're not allowed to go on the Zone B because I do it for my job, unfortunately, because I would love to go on. But yeah, I'm sure there's something in the terms and conditions.
In the T's and C's.
Yeah, that you can't go on if you do it for your job. I should have gone the middle one because that was the one that I did cut to show you, but I'll show you on here anyway. So I've cut these here, and all you're going to do is stitch up each one, cut it to the width that you want. This is the width I'm wanting, and then turn it through and clip your corners. One top tip is lower the stitch length on your machine. So your standard stitch length's usually about 2.5, 2.3 when you stitch your machine on. I would put it down to a 2, because when you turn it through, you don't want it to gape when it comes through. And then once you've stitched it and turned it through, this is my piece that I've ended up here. Now, the other thing as well, if you can see my fabric, so this is one of the fat quarters, this is where I've been working through my fat quarter pack. I've got it cut on an angle, but I actually cut those on the straight. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted mine to be quite stretchy. So what I did was I cut my fabric on an angle, and this is where the bias comes in. So when it's on an angle, it's got a bit of a stretch to it. And I wanted a little bit of stretch because, Joe, I'm making a dinosaur.
You're not making a dinosaur tail, are you?
Well, wait till you see what I've got. Right, so I've got myself a little
T-shirt
here.
I need someone to make one of those tails so I can just...
Oh, from the magazine.
Yeah, so I can just be a sassy little dinosaur on a Sunday. Who doesn't want that?
I'm just checking. Have I switched my iron on? Yes. Right, I did last week. I forgot to switch it on, but then I didn't need it. So I just went and bought out a couple of inexpensive T-shirts, and I looked through a colouring book and found a little dinosaur.
Nice.
So just out of a colouring book, I just drew around that. And what I've done is I made him a different size as well after I drew him the first time. I made him a bit bigger. I've got some heat and bond on the back here. So I'm hoping, no, sorry, not. I haven't got heat and bond, it's Bonderweb.
Bonderweb,
Bonderweb. We have got that on the website. And what it is, it's a glue on one side. So that now, once the heat is applied to that, it's going to press it to my fabric.
Well, so, that's what, you know my Sunday jumper, Bernie?
Yes.
That I love, with the felt pieces on the front?
Is that what that you...
It is no more that my friend made me.
Did it go in the wash?
Yeah, well, I feel like what should have happened is, well, I did put it on the wash. As you said, I put it on a 20-degree wash, hoping that the felt wouldn't shrink. But I think because it was only just stitched on, it wasn't bonded on.
Oh, no.
What's happened is the felt pieces have shrunk and the jumper hasn't. So I need to try and get another one made. I was heartbroken. But I guess something like this Bonderweb, if you'd have used that on the back of those felt pieces and then stitched them, would that have helped to have kept the whole thing together?
Yeah. And you can buy Ultra as well, which is you don't need to stitch through.
Awesome.
So I'd put a little strip on the back as well, just to help this stick down. And then what I'm going to do, which way do I need to put him? I'm just going to tuck this underneath my little dinosaur. And because it's got that little bit of stretch on, you'd be able to sort of work your way around.
Do we know which sort of dinosaur he is? Is he a Diplodocus?
I don't know if he's a bit Stegosaurus-y.
Stegosaurus, that's the one.
I think he might be. Yeah, he might be. There we go. So I've got him there. Now I should have brought my ironing mat up before I've done it. So I've got his scales on his back. So if I get my little... See if I can get it without him moving. I bet I can't. It's like when you rip the tablecloth out on the table, isn't it? Off everything. There we go. And then hopefully, when I put the iron on, that's going to seal that down. And then I've got some other bits, because I wasn't sure how long I'd have to do it, but I've got some other little bits just to put him. He needs an eye. So again, I need a pin. If you've got little pieces like this, again, all I did was just, on the heat and bond, just drew loads of circles.
Okey-doke.
And then just cut them out. I'll say on the...
So you're going to stitch this, or are you just going to iron this?
Well, I'm going to see how well it sticks down. We'll put him some little spots on his back. And again, these have all got the Bonderweb on the back. And this is, it's a bit like tracing paper, this bit that pulls off, but it has left glue there. You can use stick and spray or stick and stay as well. You can use any of those. You can use the fabric glue, anything that's going to stick it down. But obviously, you'd need to then stitch it if it's going to, obviously, it's going to go through the wash.
This could be demo of
There
the
we
week.
go.
Could be demo of the show, Bernie.
Do you think that's enough, or do you think we should
like
put
a
him another one
dinosaur.
on? Let's put him
I
another
think
one
he
on.
maybe wants one. Does he need one towards his
Does he
bum?
need one on his bum?
Yeah. towards the top of his tail. I see you got another win, Bernie, since we've been together.
I know,
You're
I've
on
been
2
doing
wins
well.
now.
I've been doing well. There we
Smashing
go.
it now.
Is that all right, do you think?
Love it.
So there we go. So I'm just going to get the iron, and I'm just going to iron those down. So you just need to let that heat activate. And then what I have actually, in case I was going to
These would look cute on a little baby grow as well, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely
Imagine.
fantastic. To be honest, if I couldn't get a t-shirt, that's what I was going to get, a little baby grow. So I'm just letting this heat activate. I've actually got some of the Gutterman thread. I know we've got that on offer as well at the moment. Is it 20% off, Joe, I think, off the Gutterman threads. I've got this green one, which goes perfectly with that green fabric. So if I do have to stitch around him...
I think baby grows are called onesies in the States, I've just learned.
I thought Erin was a bit confused in my ear there when I said baby grow. I said baby grow? But yeah.
They do grow. Well, I'm still growing.
And ideally, I think if you were going to make this to wear, I would say you probably would stitch it down.
Angela's just given us a top tip, you know, Bernie. He says, Joe, if you're going to mix 2 types of fabrics together in a project that you will later wash, always a good idea to pre-wash both pieces before you put them together. There's an idea. That's a great idea.
That's good. I mean, I never wash my fabric before I do sewing, but if I'm doing any dressmaking, I would.
Would you?
Because
okay.
I don't want to make it and then it shrink.
Yeah.
But then I could blame the washing machine, not the...
I've asked for another one, Bernie. I've actually asked for an assortment of colours as well. So let's hope, fingers crossed, we get some coming. I get a new one in the near future. That is beautiful, Bernie. I love that.
Him. Isn't he cute?
I'm kind of wishing that was a large because I would definitely have popped that on.
I think I might get it round my leg.
I look like if I tried to pop that on, I look like a £2 turkey in a £1 bag at the moment, so that's not happening.
But isn't that something just totally different? I mean, I showed you different ways. So the bags, instead of making quilts, make the bags that little makeup bag with the little scallop trim, the scallop edge on the bottom of the apron. Upcycling your clothes, I mean, that's just absolutely fantastic. I was going to do this with cork, but then I thought, no, because we've got that fantastic fabric on the show, that's going to work an absolute treat. So yeah, so that's, I've got 2 demos there, 2 demos down.
Brilliant.